Okay, so I'm going to change the O-ring inside this valve since I think it's leaking air. I'm going to remove all the screws on the valve. I had tape on there just to check to see if it would seal the leak. Seemed to help somewhat. I'm going to go ahead and turn the handle back this way so that I can remember the direction. So when I put it back, I'll take the nut off the top, take the handle off, we're going to pull the faceplate up and off. And it may be a little stiff on there. If it is, you can take a wrench and kind of pull it up. Okay, the wrench broke the seal. You want to be careful you don't grab it by where the screw's going because it's pretty fragile. I think I got it off. Let me pull it off. Okay. And you're going to see the O-ring I'm going to change right there on the face. So I'm going to change this O-ring. I think it's sucking air right through here. You want to make sure you put it back the way you pulled it out so the gate was over here on this side. So I have the new O-rings when I put them on and lube them up with some magic lube. Make sure you lube them when you put them in. So I'm going to take these two O-rings off the stem. There's two on the handle area. I'm going to put these on and lube them up. And I got some magic lube on. I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to put a new O-ring on here and lube it up. Okay, I got the loop on there now. It's ready to go back in. And make sure you push this in all the way. That way it sits in there. When you put those O-rings in, it should push back in there. That gives you that much slack there on that side. And of course, check this gate also, make sure it's in good shape. It's a good idea to put the handle back on. That way you know it's reached the edge, and that way you know you can actually position it back in correctly where the gate covers the hole. I'm going to slide it in there. Make sure the O-ring is in there good. Push down a little bit. I'm going to put some screws in, and I'm going to make sure that the handle actually turns in the right direction. I had the valve on facing the same way I took it off. You want to use a star pattern when you put this back together, as if you were changing your flat, putting a spare tire in your car. And before I completely tighten it, I want to turn the valve and make sure I have it on the right way, and it's exactly how it was when I got it off. You gotta be careful, sometimes you put it on backwards and you have these locks in the wrong location. It's important to test it to make sure. I'm going to go ahead and tighten everything up. We want everything snug on here, so make sure you have everything tight. And I'll just double check to make sure that there's no gaps in the face. Okay, that's on there nice and snug. I'm going to fire everything up, see how it goes. And I'm going to open the valves with the cleaner port. Get all the air out of the line right there. Okay, everything looks good. The pump is priming completely, and the valve is on there good. And that's how you replace the O-rings in your Jandy valve and putting it back on properly. I'm going to turn it off to see if everything holds up. Yeah, it seems to be fine. I don't see any air retreating out of the pump there, so I think the air leak that this was causing has been cured.